Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one here to bring some brand new content the brand new way. Here to talk to you guys about Dragon Ball Fighter. Tournaments have been canceled for Dragon Ball Fighters. So I did see this video here on it. I seen Maximilian's video, and I seen several other YouTubers' videos and thoughts and opinions on this topic about Dragon Ball Fighters being canceled out. So, if you guys don't know here, basically there have been recent tournaments here that have been canceled out. One such as DreamHack here in November 2018. That was canceled out here this year, and it was due to unknown circumstances. Most people don't know what was going on. Then we have another tournament that was canceled out in Evo Japan 2019, and another one called Anime Ascensions here. Let me see if I can actually find it. Yeah, Anime Ascensions, that was also canceled out as well for Dragon Ball Fighters, and it's all due to unknown issues. You guys can probably go ahead and check out some stuff here on the internet on it. Here you could probably just go to your web browser, you know, or go to Google, such as what I'm doing as of right now. Let's go to Google. Let's just do that. What? Okay, that's funny. But I want to go ahead and look past that. I don't even. You can just go to Google, probably type in Toei, or just type in Dragon Ball Fighters cancel. And you know, I've been reading some of these comments here on it. Now I'm gonna give you some of my thoughts on the game here. Most people, all this stuff is just all off speculation. Nobody knows why Dragon Ball Fighters is being canceled, and they don't know who is doing it. Okay, they don't know if it's Toei that's doing it. They don't know if it's Shueisha that's doing it. And they don't. I mean, it's more likely it's not Bandai Namco. It's not them at all. I don't think Bandai has anything to really do with it. They're the ones that published the game. ArtSys, they created the game here, so they wouldn't have anything to do with it. Why would they all of a sudden have anything? Why would they all of a sudden just want to cancel everything out? Say that people can't go to tournaments or anything like that, cause this big uproar about everything that's happening, and that's not necessarily, you know, it's not necessarily the case. However, I can't agree that it is one of the IP holders. It's one of the intellectual property holders is causing this. We just don't know who it's from. It could be from Shueisha, which I speculate that it is, as according to Wikipedia. And I know people saying, "Oh, it's Wikipedia. Why would you trust the source here?" It's not like, you know, the things that they have on Wikipedia is not necessarily wrong. Most people just don't know whether or not it is. But it's saying here Dragon Ball, which was created by Akira Toriyama. We already know the owners of this is Bird Studios and Shueisha. So we can rest assured believe that they are the ones that's really the true IP holders. At least in my opinion, I think they are. Now, I'm reading this comments from this guy here. It says Toei does not own the rights to Dragon Ball IP. Okay, it says they don't own it. Shueisha does, and as according to this, it says the owners is Shueisha. Toei's license is from. Excuse me. Toei's license it from them, just like everybody else does for XYZ product, which makes sense. Toei only owns the rights to animation. That makes dramatic amounts of sense to say. It really does. I mean, if you go to Toei Animation, I mean, they're just an animation company. Only thing they do is handle animations, in my opinion. What other than handle animations for the manga? I mean, not for the manga, for the anime. What type of licenses would Toei have that will cause problems for the fighting game community? This is my question. You know what I mean? So I speculate that it could be Shueisha that's really causing it potentially. Don't get wrong, people have been saying that Toei has been very difficult in the past to really work with. But like I said, once again, what would they have anything to do with a video game? I mean, what's the name? ArtSys, they handle all the animations to that video game. It's not like ArtSys, you know, shipped out all their animations towards that company to have them do it. They didn't do that at all. They don't. That's what ArtSys do. ArtSys handles the animations to the game, so they wouldn't have, at least in my opinion, they won't have much involvement to do with that. Okay, I don't think they are the main ones that's doing it. I think it's Shueisha that may potentially be doing this stuff here. I mean, Dragon Ball Fighters is a very, very successful game. It was one of the biggest games here at Evo, probably if not the biggest. It was like the biggest game they had at Evo. And dude, so to say that it could be all just toy, we don't know. But is this a money issue? I potentially agree that it could be. I speculate that this could be a money issue. It is making a lot of. It is very popular. It is making a lot of money. People are going to tournaments for it and then canceling out the tournaments. They ruined the support system they ruined the fighting game community's tournament scene for this game. And if they're going to ruin the tournament scene for this game, then people are just not going to really support it. So, I mean, ultimately, it's not really a good move on whoever these IP holders. I'm going to say it's the IP holders, and I just don't know specifically who it is. I speculate that it could be Shueisha. It's these IP holders is really kind of making it more difficult for the community. It's them. They're the ones that's doing this stuff here. And if this game is not gonna have much support to it, if the game's gonna be done, this is even more sad, because I remember when Marvel Infinite came out, and then after Marvel Infinite came out, we had Dragon Ball Fighters. It's like, dude, it is, oh man, it's like, and Dragon Ball Fighters killed Marvel Infinite. It was sad. They removed it from they moved Marvel Infinite from Evo, and Dragon Ball Fighters pretty much was a newer thing here for it. Now we have the lifespan of Dragon Ball Fighters that's about to be dead. It came out, what, I believe last year? Was it this year or last year? Was it this year and in February of this year maybe? I'm thinking February of this year or last year, one of those two. Something I have to probably look. I forgot. And now looks where it's at. It's not getting any support anymore. It's like, dude, it's sad to see it. And I feel sorry for the gamers out there, or at least the professionals out there that paid money to play this game, or people who travel around the world to play this game. Now you're like almost forced to play. You're forced to play something else. You're forced to play something else because a company is just not liking what you're doing. So, man, it sucks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.